Sports fans, get settled in. We got game number 3 of FMA hockey tonight. We welcome those of you who just watched a dangerously handsome Secrets team narrowly eke out a win against the Redcaps. The third game tonight is the Mountaineers taking on the Reavers, and this should be a good contest as well. Berger to the points. Cole holds, shoots, fires blocked in front though. Working for it is Kraft. Swept off his stick though. Matt Davidson now handles for the Reavers, skating up ice. Outlet pass here for Vagel off the far boards, watched by Berger into the corner. Berger comes away with it, works his way up. Swarmed by a couple different Reavers. He flushes the puck out to center. Back the other way now. Ram for Berger, now back ahead to Lee. Shot on, blockered away. No, maybe it was the glove. Probably a glove. He's a left-handed catcher. Vagel into the offensive zone, working against Berger. Tries to get a shot away. Cole Berger, good block there. Nice centering pass from Vagel, though. No one able to take advantage of it. The Mountaineers back to center. Kraft out of the corner. Looks for Jory off the far wing. Can't quite get it to him cleanly. Hustling after it down low is Lee. Puck tipped away. Jory recovers, cycles it all the way around the boards. Hustling after it is Helbing. Worked free though by the Reavers, back to center. There's Berger ahead for Neeson, now for Helbing. Up to Neeson, doesn't quite connect cleanly, and Jory's just going to dump that in. All the way around it goes. Out to tee it up is McAllister. Played up the boards here to the point. Neeson pressured a little bit, gives way for Jory. Now stolen the other direction. Kallick ahead for Ritter. Logan Ritter in with speed, driving the net right out front. A shot. Nice save by the Mountaineers netminder. Lind towards the net. Pestered a little bit at the top of the circle. He spins, centering, but it's blocked off the skates of Tompkins. Tompkins swats it again away. Held into the zone by Kallick, driving the net. Kallick in, he shoots. Oh, and it's high and over the net. Lynn spinning back for Kallick, save Kajos, and he clubs it out of the air after the second attempt. So Sam Kajus with the save. I still have absolutely no idea how to pronounce that, but I'm going to do whatever I can, the best I can. I guess that's all I got. It's one of those really, it's a hard to say K name. It's not long like some of those other hard to say long K names, but it's more of a dastardly short one. 12:25, face-off away, stolen away by Mouch. Cody Mouch with a shot, sticked away by Hughes. Savan works it up to the point, held in though, shoveled towards the wall by Hetland. Hetland again at the point. Working the puck down low. Tompkins hustles after it for the Mountaineers. From behind the net. Works his way out front. Chased down from behind by Madison. Tompkins tries to toe drag, but a good defensive play there by Matt Davidson breaks that up. Play up the boards in front of the player bench. Stolen away by Davidson. Working down low, spinning, centering. Oh, and it hit a skate off the pad of Cuse. To the point, Simeon centers. Madison lines and fires, but it's off a stick, deflected way up into the safety netting for a whistle. 11:38 still on the clock here in period number 1. A first period that is brought to you by Fargo Nerd Night. It's like a TED Talk with beer. 3 speakers present whatever they nerd out about while the audience drinks along. Check them out on March 21st at 7 p.m. in the cellar below the Front Street Tap Room, or at fargo.nerdnight, that's NITE.com. Be there or be square. Puck played around the boards all the way around. Cram has it, tries to get it out for McGee. It's blocked by Frederick. Back to center, back into the zone. Everybody getting tangled up there a bit. Frederick trying to free it up. Savan pokes it away and heads up ice for the Mountaineers. Kallick to a loose puck, abates a stick check of Baker and works his way forward. Into the zone, Frederick firing, but it's blocked by Berger off the tape. Oh, and a shot saved by Kajus. To the back door. Savan takes a look for an outlet. Ahead, McGee now for Baker. Pass out of his reach. He recovers. Tags up to avoid the offside. That allows the Reavers to control. Andreas tips it into the zone. Kraft has it. Right around the boards. Head for McGee. Right on his tape, he hustles through center. Ryan McGee in, works it towards the net, blocked by Frederick. He swats it away to the corner. 10:30 still to go, period number 1 to the point. Graham with a look right out front, looking for a tip, nothing there. Hayden Kraft firing, off the crossbar and up. Didn't have a lot to shoot at there. Into the corner now, McGee, swarmed by black jerseys. Working against Andreas to free up a puck. It rolls its way back to center where Graham settles it down now for the Mountaineers. Kraft tries to get it rink wide for Baker. Here's Matt Baker in, firing, and gloved down by McAllister. Ooh, boy. He had that look in his eyes like he wanted to play it out. I don't know if the man just hates whistles or has stock in a not whistle company. I don't know how you buy stock against a company or something. I really got to talk to my financial guy after this. Face off away, Berger has it, fires! Oh, and it's wide and hard of the net. No, it's hard and wide of the net. Face the puck to the blue line now. Madison tries to get it to center. Cram golfs it back in, back to collect it. Davidson. Matt Davidson, pestered by Lee, turned over. Hetland supporting. Kraft trying to free it up. No one comes away with it cleanly. Purdy steps in finally and gets it to center. Graham spins, but it's blocked by Madison. Madison with Lynn driving the net, and a good play by Berger to break that up for the Mountaineers. To the point now, Davidson tries to get it towards the net right up front. 3 black jerseys, and Purdy pushes it wide. Lind recovers below the goal line. He's pestered by Jory out front, spinning towards the net, but it's a bit wide. To the point now, Hetland has it. Tries to work low, but he's separated from the puck by Kraft. It's a 2-on-2 back the other way. Here's Lee now into the offensive zone, watched by Davidson. Out of the corner, centering. Ooh, and almost an awkward bounce. Oh, we've got a fan down. Fan down. Everything's okay. It's a false alarm, folks. Face off coming here. 8:59 still to go, period number 1. Around the boards, rattling all the way around. Out of the corner now, puck tipped away. Into the far corner, played to the point. Out of the zone, it rolls. Kraft first to it, though. Tries to spin away from Madison, barely evades. Stepping in to support is Curdy. Into the offensive zone for the Reavers. Delaying, working against Neeson, trying to toe drag through Neeson, but a good defensive play there to break that up by Neeson. Puck rolls his way back to neutral ice where Davidson sets up now. 8 1/4 still to go, period 1. Davidson centering, and sticked away by Tompkins. Mouch was on the back door. That puck headed right for his tape. Mouch tries to free it up. Stepping in to support is Madison. Madison spins, evades Jory. Jory tries to free it up some way, somehow. To the far corner, Mouch. Working against Neeson. Mouch again. Puck swatted away by Jory, and up ice they go for the Mountaineers. Frederick has it, played along the boards and up. No friendly sticks there. Neeson has it. No, it's sent the other way. Here's Mouch one-handed into the zone. Shot on, but it's wide through the crease. Tangled up with Tompkins a little bit. Puck out back to center. Jory has it. Knocked off the stick of Helbing, off the far boards. Gallick working to free it up. He heads ahead. Outlet pass here for Ritter. Tying up with Tompkins. Out to play it. It's Kajos, and he sends it to the blue line. Mountaineers look for the outlet now. Jory through center over the offensive blue line. Jory in, toe dragging. Below the goal line, he's watched by 3 black jerseys. Someone's got to be open for a pass if Jory can get a handle on it. Centering, puck loose out front. Helbing with a shot, but saved by McAllister from the point. Berger with a look, and a blocker save McAllister. Puck to the far boards. Kallick tries to get it out. Neeson got a piece of it. Headed back up ice. Here's Kallick. Watched by Berger. Kallick cutting to the net. He scores! What a play from Kallick. Oh, baby, there's your first goal of the game. That one's going to go to the Reavers. Took nearly half a period to get it. 6:38 still to go in period number 1. Face-off is away. It's tipped ahead. Baker has it into the offensive zone now. Davidson back to get it. He's watched by Savon. Up the boards. Vagel tries to get it out. It's hand passed in by Savon. Savon first to touch it, so that negates the hand pass. Davidson working against a very pestering Michael Savon. Puck below the goal line here. Davidson spinning for it. Trying to pick it up centers. Finds Ritter. Ritter a shot. Saved by Kajus. Puck below the net. Cram has it. He'll play it along the boards. Held by Vagel. Vagel working. Spinning. Vagel to the point. Hetland with space. He fires out front. Kajus with a stick save. Berger has it here. Berger tries to spring Savon. Able to get it ahead for Baker. Just out of his reach, though. Calic first to it. Watched by McGee. Calic spins away from pressure. Works the puck up ice. The angle doesn't quite work out, though, and that is not an icing, says the official. Both teams had a chance to get to it to play it. Calic a shot. Ooh, wow, what a block, and up into the maybe chest of Berger. He looks no worse for the wear. Sometimes those come up and they nip you right in the face, and then sometimes you lose teeth, and that sucks because I like having teeth. 5:05 still to go in the first period. Puck back into the Reavers zone. They still control, though. Vagel has it out of the near corner. He slings it all the way across for Andreas off his tape. Baker tries to fight it free at center. Baker back to Tompkins. Tompkins sets up here. Ahead for Baker again. Out of the zone. Matt Baker on a move. Through center into the offensive end. Matt Baker off the far wing. Gets a shot towards the net. It's swatted away by McAllister, but it bounced right back through the crease. Puck works its way to the near corner here. McGee trying to get to it. Vagel first on it, though. Vagel into the offensive end. Driving the net. 3 green sticks after him. Vagel centering Frederick from the slot. Oh, and tied up by Kraft. Calic works his way in. Down low. Vagel scores. What puck movement there from the Reavers, and they tally a second one here in period number 1. That goal will come at 4:09 in period number 1, and if memory serves, it's going to go from Calic to Vagel on goal number 2. Oh, turned the other way by Kraft. Ahead, he's got Lee with him. Kraft in a shot. Oh, and it's hard and it's high over the net. Oh, the coach is going to make you do push-ups for that one. Into the offensive end now. Madison firing, blocked out front. Jory picks up a loose puck. Lee into the offensive end for Jory. Jory up the far wing, shoots loose out front. He scores. Lee scores off the rebound, and they're within 1 now. So a couple back-to-back goals. The public address announcer just finished the call. He'll have to make another one. Boy, I would hate to have one of those jobs where you have to talk all night. 3:35, the time of that goal. That makes it Reavers 2, Mountaineers 1. Lind into the offensive end, driving the net. A shot, but a save by Kajus. He's got that in the big old trapper. Face-off is away. Davidson handles from the point. Puts it on net. Tipped out front, but a save by Kajos. Out to center. Davidson has it. Back for Curdy now. Davidson pushed to the ground by the official. The official calls a penalty on himself for tripping. I've never in my life. What a play. The official hauled down Davidson and then called the penalty on himself. That might be the greatest thing. Oh, never mind. Sorry, it's on Kraft. Kraft with the trip. The time of the penalty, 3:08. It's going to put the Reavers on the power play for the next minute and 30. Look at it. Even we got 3:08 left in the period. Faceoff is away. Lee has it. He's going to sling it all the way down, and that's going to take a handful of seconds off the clock. Out to get it is McAllister. Played into the corner. Ooh, Lee with a forecheck here. Loose out front. Jory recovers. Played it back to Tompkins. Why not? Oh, here's a 2-on-1. In is Ritter. Mouch hustling in with speed. Ritter driving in that shot. Save K-Juice, and he'll put a glove on that one. Opportunity there for the Reavers on the 2-on-1, but K-Joss up to the challenge. 1:05 still left in that Hayden Kraft penalty. Boy, he does look lonely in the box there. The scorekeepers aren't even talking to him. They're just ignoring him. Faceoff is away. It's into the corner. Both teams contesting it there. To the point now. Calic has it. He's got time. He goes to Frederick. Frederick down low. Ooh, looking for a tip. A good play there. Back to the point. Calic again. Rink wide. Shot on. Save K-Juice. Rebound loose. Still loose. It's out of the corner. Madison tries to get to it. Tompkins and Mouch both barreling into the boards. Neither one seems any worse for the wear. Tipped back. McAllister's up to get this one. Let's see what he's going to do. Way up ice. Trying to catch the Reaver, what do you call it? That green team in a change. 18 seconds still remaining in the penalty. All the way down. The Mountaineers clear it, killing more time. 1:48 still in the period. 10 on the penalty. Ahead. Vagel into the offensive end. Vagel spinning, centering. Ooh, and a good stick by K-Juice breaks that up. Shot from Andreas. Pad saved by K-Joss. Into the corner, puck down low. Vagel tries to free it up, working against Cram. Back to even strength. Kraft on the ice. Out of the corner here, Berger now. With some time, he'll flick it up the boards. Kraft goes glove to skate to stick to skate to Calic. Calic now up the boards for Vagel. Into the offensive end, Madison here dangles a bit, tries to get it to a streaking Vagel, almost a connection there. Shot from a narrow angle, gloved down by K-Joss, and we'll get a face-off here in the Mountaineers end. 1:06 still to go in the period, as both teams opt to change a few skaters, some fresh folks out on the ice. Give it a last burst of speed for the next minute or so. Face-off is away. Shot on by Curdy. Pad save K-Juice. Lind has it. He's trying to work it free against Cram. Both teams battling for it in the corners. To the point now, Davidson has got some space. He fires on. Blocked out front. Puck is loose. Oh, and Berger first to get to it. Good job there by the Mountaineers defenseman to clear it out of harm's way. 45 seconds left in the period. Isaac breaks up a pass here. He finds its way to Lind. He'll shovel it into the offensive zone for the Reavers. Tipped right back to center. No one able to control it cleanly. There you can hear McAllister hollering. 30 seconds. Boy, you like a goaltender that's chatty down there. It's almost like having an extra coach on the ice. To the point, held in by Curdy. Down low, back for Davidson. Davidson catching it on his backhand. Has to shovel it towards the net. Ooh, Lind on the back door. Maybe an opportunity. Spinning now. 8 seconds left. Getting it out front. Curdy. Curdy from the slot. He shoots. Ah, it's over the net. Into the corner now. 2 seconds. Puck down low. Right out front. Shotting after it. And there is your horn. So far through 15. In this one, it's Reavers 2, Mountaineers 1. But don't go anywhere, folks. We got the whole second period, and it's going to be a topsy-turvy one. Both teams are going to switch ends. We'll be back with that in just a few. Stay tuned. It's FMA Hockey. All right, folks, this is it. This is period number 2. Oh, face-off away, and Ritter steaming into the offensive zone, spinning below the net, right out front. Ooh, and tipped wide. Baker recovers here. Both teams wasting no time bringing the energy here in period number 2. So far in this one, Reavers up by 1. Tipped off the boards and down, and that'll be an icing call against Mr. Brian McGee. Shame on you, Brian. I don't know. But what I do know is that since it's an icing, that means it's Urban Toad Media time. From business cards to billboards, headshots, commercial, and product photography, Urban Toad Media produces quality marketing materials that reflect the high standards of your business. Make a statement with professional graphic design and photography from Urban Toad Media. Visit urbantoadmedia.com. And offside there, so we'll do it again from center. 14-22 still to go here. Frederick gains control. He'll dump it in. Chasing after it, Madison. Head on the outlet. McGee tips it forward. Savon racing after it. Calic able to get to it first. Vagel into the offensive zone. Looking, firing. Glove save. It's loose. It tips in. It wanders in. Oh boy. He had it initially, but then it didn't land right in the mitt section. It landed like off the edge of the mitt, and then it wobbled in. Wobbled in for a third goal for the Reavers. That one's going to go to Vagel. I think that's his second of the night, if memory serves. Coming at 13:58 in period 2. Vagel spins it into the offensive zone. Cram back to get it. Lots of time and space. DDD for Berger now. Up and ahead, Lee. Both teams jostling through center ice. Neutral zone, such a problematic area. Puck wrapped all the way around the boards over the stick of Mouch, held in by Andreas, shoveled back the other way for Lee, poked away by Hetland though, and recovered now by Davidson into the offensive end. Davidson towards the net, trying to get through Cram, but a good stick breaks that up. Madison out of the corner here in the offensive zone. Down to 13 minutes, period number 2. Poked out of the zone by Lee and all the way down. Not enough on it for icing, so Hetland has to hustle back for it. Disrupted by Lee. Lee able to come away with it for a moment, but some black jerseys step in to support. Out of the corner, Lee has it down low for Kraft. Right up front, Andreas clears it out of harm's way. Excuse me, Hetland. Jory fans on it. Lind the other way. Here's Lind with Mouch coming in hot. Lind trying to get it towards the net, trying to work through Jory, shoveling. Glove save, Kajus. What a sequence there, and a battle right in the slot area. Oh, both teams approaching the dock, getting set. 12:27 still to go, period 2. Mouch pokes it to the point. A shot from Calic, and he breaks his stick. Oh, those are expensive. I felt that right in the wallet. Here's Mouch from behind the net. Into the corner. Jory with a little bit of time takes a look. Outlet pass, rink wide for Isaac. Isaac hustles after it, avoiding the broken lumber. Puck all the way back the other way, and that'll be an icing call. So face off coming all the way down to the Reavers zone. Oh boy. Just sad to look at. I don't even think you can get any kind of glue or anything to like put it back together or nothing. It's like once Humpty Dumpty broke it, it's like. And that's another thing. Like, why did they let the horses drive first? When you'd think you'd give it to people that have opposable thumbs and not the hooves to. But I digress. Face off away. It bounces its way towards the net. McAllister trying to get a push off the post, and the net comes loose, so we'll do it again here. 11:53 still to go in period number 2. I think most folks bring 2 sticks, just, you know, in the event that you break one. Then it's hard to play without a stick. It's one of those, you know, pieces of equipment that it's good to have. And maybe you could, if you didn't have 2, maybe you could borrow a friend's stick. I don't know if I'm going to loan my stick to a guy who just broke one. I mean, that's like... Oh, puck out of the corner here. Ritter has it. He's working against Berger. A shot right out front. Madison scores on the drive. And that's 4 goals now for the Reavers. What a nice play. Puck movement out of the corner right to the slot. And he buries it without a doubt. That 4th goal is going to come at 11:38, period number 2. Puck to center, Madison in. Overskates it a bit, has to catch up to it. Down low, tries to get a shot off, but it's blocked by Berger, and that one's halfway up into the safety netting. And it falls down into the crowd, gone forever. The officials signal for a new puck from the scorer's booth. Scorer's booth lobs it over, and oh, it's off the hands of the official. Oh, that's just, you work on that all day in practice, and you just, if it hits you in the hands, you gotta catch it, I think is what John Madden would say. Face-off is away, puck at the corner. Tompkins has it, tied up with Curdy, hauled to the ice, and that'll be a penalty. So trip on Curdy. He feels bad about it, doesn't contest it, heads right to the box. Sometimes those just suck when they're incidental, when you end up colliding with somebody and fall into the ice and all those things and all that stuff. At any rate, it'll be a power play now for the Mountaineers. That'll put them on the man advantage for the next minute 30. 11:09 still to go in the period. They look to build some momentum here. Baker on the draw against Lind. He wins it to the point for Tompkins. Tompkins pressured off the wall. Tries to get one on net, but it's blocked by Frederick, and that one's way up into outer space. And we got 2 pucks out of that. All right, we broke even, so that one we lost into the stands on the other side is now, we recovered another one out of the netting on this side. How do you like that? The game of all kinds of stuff I had never seen before. Tompkins down low for Helbing. Helbing out of the corner, back for Tompkins. Tompkins dealing on net. Blocker saved by McAllister out of the corner. Helbing centering off a stick of Ritter. He's got ideas about a breakout here. He hustles after it into the corner, driving the net. Ritter on a wraparound. Nothing doing there. It slides off his tape and right to Matt Baker. Here's the captain for the Mountaineers back the other way. 56 seconds left on the power play. Mountaineers into the offensive end. Baker with a toe drag, but he loses the handle on it after a stick by Frederick. Reavers send it down. That runs some time off. And Neeson throws the puck into the stands, and we're now net -1 for pucks. I don't know. You win some, you lose some, or easy come, easy go. That's probably a better thing. Oh, here's a fan. The fan has it. Thrown in. And it's caught. Someone signed that guy to a contract. Here's Hetland now from the blue line. Fans on it. Recovers, shoveling it towards the net. Reavers pressuring a little bit shorthanded. Cram working against Madison. Madison frees it up. Swarmed by a couple green jerseys. Ooh, a nice move there from Madison. Working against Berger. Berger cuts down the angle. Stepping in to support is Savon. Savon heads up ice with speed. Working against Hetland. Hetland, a nice defensive stand at the center red line, and he gains control. Fires it all the way down. That'll bring us down to 10 seconds left in the penalty. Cram sets up. D-to-D for Berger. Back for Jory now. Over the center red line, now into the offensive zone. Jory is shot wide of the net. It rattles around the boards. Curdy steps out of the box and tips that back to center for Vagel. Vagel with Madison. Vagel into Madison. He shoots. Save with a pad by Cajuce. Holy cow. Oh, and we got an icing call coming up here. So face-off coming all the way back to the Mountaineers end. What a big save by K-Juice on that one to keep that out of the back of the net. I've looked at, I don't know how to say it. It's spelled K-J-O-S. So I don't know if that's some kind of Eastern European or Nordic thing where it's like K-Juice, or if it's like a hard K and a hard J and it's like K-Joss. I don't know. But I do know it's worth at least 15 points in Scrabble. If you could play it as a noun. I know it's a noun, I know, but I need all the help I can get in Scrabble. So I'm playing it, I don't care. Unless I can somehow turn it into a verb. But, you know, like a doing, an action thing, make it into an action. Mountaineers into the offensive end. Here's Savan now. 8:45. Still on the clock, period 2. Damian Jory out of the corner here. Rink wide for Cram. Cram a drive, save McAllister. So that'll get us a face-off out of the Reavers end. Mountaineers using that opportunity to get some fresh players on. Baker and Lind on the draw. No one really winning it cleanly. Oh, Kraft from the slot, can't quite find the trigger and pushes it wide of the net. Out of the corner now, Hayden Kraft to the point. Neeson down low again for Kraft. Kraft spinning, Calic watching, a shot saved by McAllister right into the big old goaltender glove. So Mountaineers making a couple bids here. 8:17 still to go, period number 2. Oh, here we go. I got a pro tip from a fan in the live stream chat. Pronounced Kajos, pronounced like choose with a soft S. So like Q's? Am I doing that right? Is that a soft S? Q's. Choose. Q's. Q's. Cage, I don't know, but everybody in the truck is shaking their heads at me. It's a good tip. Chose. I'm so bad at this. I don't know. I'm so sorry, Catherine Baker. I'm just bad at this. Here's Tompkins ahead for Baker now. Baker, there's a name I can say. Now Calic out of the corner. Pressured by Baker. Tipped into the offensive end for the Mountaineers. Calic hustling after it. Oh, separated by Lee. He's got 1 goal tonight for the Mountaineers. Hungry for 2. To the point, held in by Kraft. Working the net, driving the lane. Kraft to the backhander, a little bit wide. Rebound, back to the point. Headed the other way is Madison with Ritter, with speed. Ritter in. A shot well wide. It rattles all the way around. Andreas from the point. Tipped towards the net. Madison recovering below the goal line. Watched by Neeson. Madison trying to get it. Oh, right to the slot for Frederick, but it's too far out of his reach. That'll geometrically go to McAllister. Swatted out of the air by Lee. Lee with the opportunity at the net. Centering pass for Helbing doesn't quite connect, and the Reavers flick it back out to center. Tompkins now back the other way. Helbing tees it up. Rebecca Helbing with some time gets it ahead into the offensive end. It'll be, however, an icing. No, negated by the official. There's a collision of sorts. Not sure if there was a penalty. That looked incidental to me entirely. The official going to the scorer's table to see what's up with that. Oh, and they are sending Davidson to the box. What a meanie. Just the bully, that Matt Davidson guy. I'm only teasing. I like playing with Matt in the drop-ins. That's the other fun thing about the league, of course, because we're watching the the championship league here. But we also have the drop-ins where pretty much everybody that's on the ice, you know, just skates together throughout the different drop-ins that we have through the year. Everybody mixes up the teams, so everybody gets to know each other pretty well. And it's just a heck of a good group of people that do it. Good socialization, good friend building, and a heck of a good time. So opportunities to do that, check out fmahockey.com for all the chances to see us on the ice for one of the drop-in sessions. There's a whole different novice league if you're looking for something maybe a little lower paced, a little bit more relaxed. There's a novice league for that, and of course the league that you're watching here. So if you're new to the sport, thinking about trying it, pick up a pair of skates, see us on the ice for one of the drop-ins, and have some fun. 1 minute remaining on the penalty to Davidson. Puck in the feet of Curdy. Calic has it here. Helbing trying to free it up. Calic works it over the blue line, muscles it to center. Into the offensive end. Calic flings it towards the net. Knocked down by Kajus. He plays it off that big goaltender paddling right into the mitt for a face-off. Mountaineers still on the power play. Next 45 seconds, half the penalty over. 5:37 left in the period. Puck tip back to the point. Calic slings it in, but it's blocked by Jory. Calic recovers. Down for Vagel. Vagel retreats. Pressured by Savan. Almost a dangerous move there. Puck dumped back into the Mountaineers' end. Berger has it. Plays it rink wide geometrically for Isaac. He's into the offensive end now. Puck stripped away by Calic, and he'll shovel it on a backhander. Gloves down, though, by Cram, only to be punched out by Madison. Now back the other way, Jory. D-to-D for Berger. 13 seconds left on the penalty. Berger in, spinning, centering, but no friendly tape there. 5 seconds left on the penalty. You can hear Jews tapping the stick to let his teammates know. Penalty is expired. 4:50 still to go in period 2. Jory back to collect the puck. Pressured, he turns it over the blue line. Calic all alone in the slot. On a big glove save. He Kajusted that right out of the air with the old windmill. I'm making it a verb. It's going to happen. I'm going to play it in Scrabble.
Come on, Baker. Come on, Baker.
Fans are getting rowdy here. Rowdy here in the stands. I'm being heckled in the booth by #1 super fan, FMA hockey super fan Ron. Heckling the booth guy. I wonder if we can put him in the box. Put a fan in the box for a penalty. All right, back to live action. Face off is away. Loose out front for Savano. It's off his tape. Headed back the other way is Ritter. Through center, Weaving. Poke check there. Baker back defensively. Nice play there by the Mountaineers captain. Madison out of the corner spins. Turned over right up front. Loose. Moucha shot. Oh, he got only a piece of it, though. Wide of the net. McGee plays it up the boards for Savan. Savan for Berger on an outlet. Berger back. Berger Weaving. Berger. Oh, and it's knocked away by McAllister. Madison into the zone, into the corner. Neeson hustles after it. 3:34 still to go, period 2. Puck rolls its way to Tompkins. He's got some time. He sets up Baker on the far wing. Into the offensive end, Matt Baker spins, works his way. Oh, and it's tipped by McAllister back to the near corner. Madison forward. Knocked into the offensive zone by Andreas. It'll be offsides. That allows the Mountaineers to control. Back up the wing, Baker. Baker in, tries to get a handle on it, but it's taken away by Hetland. Hetland pushes it up the boards. Andreas now. Off the boards, McGee steals this one away. He'll play it up and ahead for Kraft. Kraft in ahead for Baker. Baker pressured as he enters the zone. Gets it off for Tompkins. Tompkins a shot, tied up a bit, and it rolls into the corner. Davidson back the other way. Ooh, and there's a offsidedness. So that'll bring us a face-off back to neutral ice. Oh boy. We have the Cole Burger fan section here tonight too. A lot of fans here in the packed Shields Arena. Burger handles, plays it up to center. Kraft ahead now for Jory. Jory getting the puck in deep. Calic with a shoulder look to see who's available. Plays it off for Frederick. Frederick tries to work it up the board, stolen away. Oh, and a nice interception there by Lind. Up the boards and ahead for Lee. He recovers, gets it off for Jory. Jory rink wide. Kraft. Kraft with the look. Back for Jory. Back for Kraft. Oh, Berger there on the back door, but he misses wide of the net. Off the back of the net, and that one's going to be stuck there. And I don't know what you do then. Probably have to blow the whistle and start over. So that faceoff comes with 1:50 still to go in period number 2. And both teams look like they're going to change everybody. Oh, I take it back. They're just moving to center. Sorry. Looking at the clock. Here we go. Faceoff is away. Headland control. Stolen away by Kraft, though. Kraft from below the goal line. Spins away from pressure. Feeds the point. Berger has it with a look. He fires. Looking for a tip or something out front. That can be a good play. Shot from the far wing. Intercepted by Calic. He heads up ice. Mustache doesn't even slow him down, not even a little bit. Weaving into the offensive zone. Calic with a move back in front for Bagel. Bagel a shot and a cajuice of a save. Actually, that might be an adverb. Or no, an adjective? It's not a verb, because it's a... I don't even know. I didn't do so well in high school English class. Here's Jory out of the corner, watched by Calic. To the blue line, back to center. Both players battling for it along the player bench. It comes away to Lind. Lind into the offensive end, looking for a cross-ice pass. He finds it! Oh, but Vagel can't pull the trigger on it. What a nice pass there by Lind. Back to center for Davidson. 45 seconds left in the period. In for Madison. Watched by Berger. Madison trying to get it out across for Vagel, but the pass blocked and deflects into the corner. Tram now. With some time. Stolen away, though, the other direction. 30 seconds left in period 2. Poked out and ahead for Lee. Davidson goes for Hetland. Into the corner, watched by Lee. Back down around low. Davidson here, his outlet pass blocked, stolen away by Jory. Jory in. 13 seconds left. Jory a shot, save. Oh, rebound loose to the corner. What an opportunity there for the Mountaineers late in period 2. Reavers coming back the other way. 4 seconds left. Ritter in, hustling. Ritter in, he shoots. Oh, and it's wide of the net, into the corner. Holy cow, what a finish to period number 2. So there you have it, folks. We got a whole third period coming after this. So far, this one, it's Reavers 4, Mountaineers 1. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with period 3 in just a moment. It's FMA Hockey. right, welcome back, folks. This is it. This is period number 3, 15 minutes of hockey. So far in this one, it's Reavers 4, Mountaineers 1. Baker into the offensive zone. Baker, nice move. Oh, but he just loses the handle on it on the backhand. Out of the corner, looking for an option. Baker firing towards the net. Clubbed down, though, by McAllister. So we'll get a whistle here. Face-off coming up to his right. Puck worked ahead by the Reavers for Mouch. One-handed, look at him go. So fast. Into the offensive end, centering, but it's blocked by Baker. Flicked ahead for Isaac, and the Mountaineers back to center. Rink wide for Helbing, but stolen away by Davidson. Davidson now for Ritter. Reavers back through neutral ice into the offensive zone. Out of the corner, Ritter. Speed, centers, but it's blocked by Baker. Nice defensive play there by the Mountaineers captain. Kajus with a nice blocker save. Puck to the point, held in by Calic. On the back door, and Mouch scores. Oh, what good vision there to get that across. And Mouch is on the back door, and he gets it in the back of the net. So there you have it. There's an early third period goal. That one's going to come at 13:57 in period number 3. Face-off is away. Tompkins has it off the far boards. Working his way in. Tompkins elevates that into outer space on the backhand. That one's way up into the netting, so I think that makes us, that's a net -2 pucks for anybody keeping track of how many pucks have been lost or gained. We gained one earlier, which I had never seen happen before. It had fallen out of the safety netting when we went to get the other one that was in the safety netting out. And I don't know, I did not have that on my bingo card. Back to live action here. Calic has it behind his own net. Looks to set up on an outlet. It's blocked by Isaac. Swatted back to the blue line and ahead to center for Vagel. Vagel drop. Calic stepping up. Driving towards the net. Calic working his way in, spinning away from pressure. Gets it across for Frederick, but Frederick recovers, gets it back for Calic. Treating all the way down for Madison at center. Knocked off his stick. Helbing intercepts. Helbing with Isaac. Helbing in. Back for Isaac. Oh, and it's just into his skates. Opportunity for the 2-on-1 doesn't materialize for the Mountaineers. Calic heads back the other way. Well, between the legs pass, and Calic runs into Vagel. Such finesse, and then only to crash into your teammate. 2:56 still to go, period 3. Puck dumped all the way down. Jory back to get it. Madison ahead. Vagel back for Madison. Rink wide for Calic. Calic in. Down low, right out front. Madison shooting, but a big save by Kajus. Right through the slot. Madison can't pull a trigger on it. Curdy with the to Madison for a tip. Puck still loose out front. Now below the goal line here. Neeson frees it up, gets it ahead for Jory. Here's the Mountaineers on a breakout. Jory speeding in off the far wing, watched by a couple black jerseys, loses the handle on it. Curdy heads back up ice. Curdy all alone, the rest of his line mates changing. He'll run some time off the clock and get fresh skaters on. Turned over for Berger though. Mountaineers headed back up. Savon at center. Now for Curdy into the offensive end. Back for Ritter. Ritter fires. That one's wide and way into the glass, and it rattles all the way around towards the net. Taken away by Berger. Berger up the boards. Too hot for Saban to handle. No icing on the tip, though. Out to tee it up, McAllister. Hook around the boards. Hedlund hustles after it. Frees it up. He's got some time. He's got some space. He'll play it back for Davidson. 11.5 still to go, period 3. Davidson ahead for Lind. Lind on the back door for Ritter, but a nice save by Kajus. And even McAllister with the stick tap there showing his appreciation for his fellow netminder. And what was a really good save. 11:15 still to go, period number 3. Faceoff is away. Berger has it. Gets it up for Baker. Here's Matt Baker with speed into the offensive end. Baker a shot. Save McAllister. He tips it up and catches it. There you go. What a little bit of... Is it still juggling if you only throw one thing? So I think it's a juggle. It's banged it up into the air with the stick, and then to catch it with the glove is impressive. So face-off coming up now to his right. 11:02 still to go in the period. To the point for Cramwell. It bounces over his stick and leaks back to center. Mouch hustles after it. Poked into the offensive zone. Cram still trying to free it up. Mouch working for it. Saban trying to free it up. Ritter comes away with it. Rink wide for Frederick. D to D. Calic down low. Ritter. Ritter spinning, dealing. Back for Frederick. Frederick firing. Save Cajuce. Oh, and right through the crease. Poked between Cajuce and the net. It rolls all the way back. Out of the point, held in by Frederick. Ritter steps up to support. Puck out of the corner. Ritter doesn't know it's in his skates. Finally recovers. It's off the side of the net. Everyone's banging for it. It comes away to Saban. Saban has it back the other way. Up ice he goes. Into the offensive end, driving the net. Separated from the puck by Calic. And Calic will retreat behind his own net to buy some time. He'll send it ahead for Vagel. Vagel in. Oh, and he just overskates it. Oh, and he goes down in the spin. Calic recovers, moves it up ice for Madison. Madison loses the handle at the blue line, has to play it back for Calic. Reavers maybe a little bit content to just run out some time with some passes here. No real urgency or rush for them with the 4-goal lead. Puck played around the boards. Tipped up and it rolls out. Pokes to center by Kraft. Back to get it, Frederick. Kraft comes away with it though. Tries to get it towards the net, but it's blocked by Vagel. Lee calling for it, golfing one towards the net. That's blocked. Down low, Lee tries to get it out front. Vagel comes away with it though and works it free. Reavers back the other direction. 9:15 still to go, period 3. Battled all the way around the boards. Andreas has it. It's off his stick though. Leaks back out to center. Lee fighting for it. Andreas comes away with it though. The Reavers captain will dump it in all the way around the boards. Played back to center, but on there to take advantage of it. Tompkins on an intercepted pass. Works his way into the offensive end. Tries to weave through a couple defenders. Can't quite make it happen. Lee able to hold it in at the blue line. Neeson driving. Neeson a shot blocked by Davidson to the back door. Here's Tompkins firing and a big glove save by McAllister. Keeps his team with the 4-goal advantage. So face-off coming up with 8:26 still to go in period number 3. Oh, Madison almost picked that one for a breakaway. Curdy able to free it up and head it back for Madison. Poked up along the boards. Madison working his way through Tompkins. Driving the slot, puts a shot on. Glove down by Kajos. And face-off coming up to his right. Choose. Choose? Hughes. Shot on glove down by Choose. Choose. I need to find him after the game and ask him how to say his name. Puck back to center. Lee has it, plays it ahead for Jory. Jory into the offensive end. Puts a shot on. It's blocked by Davidson. Kicked maybe the opposite direction McAllister was leaning, but at any rate, it's wide of the net. Played around the boards here. Lee first to it. Out of the corner. Works it towards the net. The stick of McAllister pops it up and into the air. Fighting for it is Curdy, but it's stolen away by Kraft. Kraft has it below the goal line. A narrow angle off the crossbar. Oh, Kraft almost had that one tucked in at the most impossiblest of angles, but it just bounced out. Clearing attempt here by Davidson. Intercepted at center. Mountaineers still control. Turn back the other way, though, for the Reavers. Shot by Lee. Saved McAllister. Rebound loose below the back of the net. Helbing pokes it free. It's to the point. Tipped out of the zone into the offensive end. Ritter in all alone. He shoots. He scores. Logan Ritter forcing a loose puck at center and finishes on that one. And that's going to be a 6th Reavers goal. That one's going to come at 6:48 in period number 3. And that's going to extend their lead to 5. So if you were thinking a field goal and a safety would tie it, Kalik now from below his own goal. Looks for an outlet, finds Mouch. It bounces off his tape though and punched back the other way. Intercepted though by Kalik. He races into the offensive end. Kalik weaving. Centering right out front. It's loose and Madison buries that one. Oh boy, puck loose right out front and Madison able to finish on that one. So that one's going to make it 7 Reavers, 1 Mountaineers, and a 6-goal lead. Kalik has it here. Below his own net. Retreats, delays, watched by Isaac. Plays ahead for Mouch. Mouch now for Madison. Through center, Madison. Puts a shot on and glove down by Shoes. So face-off coming up here to the left of the Mountaineers goalie. 6:04 still on the clock here, period number 3. Berger has it, played up the boards. Helbing tries to get it forward. Can't quite get it through Kalik. Kalik to the point for Frederick. Frederick dusts it off and then sends it towards the net. Up ahead, here's Baker all alone. Matt Baker, a shot. Oh, and it's loose. And a big save by McAllister. Holy cow. Boy, you can hear the taps on the bench. Appreciation from his teammates on that one. What an effort. 5:43 still to go, period number 3. Face-off is away to the point. Berger now plays it down into the corner. Savan has it here. Rink wide for Cram, but it's blocked by the skate of Ritter. He recovers out of the corner, moves it ahead for Vagel. Vagel forward, spinning, delaying, watched by Cram. To the point, Frederick winds, fires! Ooh, maybe off the side of the net on that one. Puck along the far boards, Andreas has it, he'll center. Ooh, and Madison can't quite, Ritter? Ritter can't quite pull the trigger on it. Berger into the offensive end. Berger dropping for Baker. Oh, separated from the puck by Ritter. Now rink wide for Vagel. 2-on-1. Vagel in. Vagel back for Ritter. Ritter shoots off the post. Oh, he missed wide left. Graham defensively disrupting Vagel. With some space. Vagel spins. Poked away by Berger. Tompkins. Tompkins in on a break. Levi Tompkins all alone. He shoots. Oh, wide of the net. Holy cow, an opportunity there for the Mountaineers with 4:30 left to go in period 3. Baker here. Now Tompkins separates it. Moved up the boards. Curdy back for it. Played back for Andreas. Andreas moves it forward into the offensive end. Firing. Blocked by Neeson and back the other way. A shot from Madison is well wide off the glass. From the point, Davidson steps up. Works his way in. Down low. Davidson to the point for Hedlund. Hetland working towards the net, firing, and gloved down by Shoes. So 3:55 still to go here, period number 3. It'll be Madison for the Reavers, Baker for the Mountaineers on the draw. One ahead by the Mountaineers. Can't quite follow up with it though. A pad saved by Shoes. And tipped back the other way. From down low, Lind handles out of the corner to the point. Davidson. Matt Davidson walks in, firing. Looking for a tip or something out front. No friendly sticks available. Kraft has it here. He spins. He's pressured by Madison. Has to finally swat it out of the zone. Curdy intercepts. Works it back the other way, but McGee will fire it ahead for Baker. Picked out of the air by Neeson, and Neeson's into the offensive end for the Mountaineers. Neeson drops for Baker. Baker fires, and ooh, that was wide of the net. To the point now, McGee gets it a little bit low. Flung down by Davidson. Tompkins collects. He's watched by Madison. Tompkins and Madison tangling up. Tompkins separated from the puck by Lind, and here's Lind into the offensive zone. From below the goal line, spinning, stopping, right out front, centering. Davidson steps up to it from the slot, puts a shot on. Ooh, and that's a bit high. At the chest protector of a Mountaineer. Kraft able to separate from this one. Here's Hayden Kraft in all alone. Hayden Kraft in. Oh, and he poke check from McAllister disrupts that one. Boy, McAllister's been good on 2 different breakaway opportunities here in the third period. 2:30 still to go, period 3. And that one's going to go down for an icing call. So I think this is our first, this is it. This is the first time since the second period when I got to tell everybody about Urban Toad Media. From business cards to billboards, headshots, commercial, and product photography, Urban Toad Media produces quality marketing materials that reflect the high standards of your business. Make a statement with professional graphic design and photography from Urban Toad Media. Visit urbantoadmedia.com. Lead to the point, Berger. Berger winds, fires, blocked out front. Back to Berger. Nice block by Simeon. Shot on and a tip, but McAllister hangs with it. So face off, and we'll do it again. Face off is away. Rink wide for Ritter. 3-on-1 here. Ritter in. Ritter towards the net. Loose out front and swatted away by Berger. Now out for Jory. It's a 3-on-1 back the other way. Jory with Lee. Helbing trailing across for Lee. Oh, and he pushes it wide. Oh, opportunity there for the Mountaineers. Back the other way. It's a 3-on-2. Mouch in for Vagel, and it's just out of his reach. It'll roll around to the corner. Less than 2 minutes to go. Period number 3. Berger has it ahead for Helbing. Tipped for Jory to center. Damian Jory in, firing. Big ol' stick save from McAllister. Pushes that to the corner. You could hear it hit off the lumber. Out of the corner, Mouch frees it up. He's pestered by Lee. Down low, Jory. Mouch again, working towards the net. Oh, is it in? No, it's out. Oh, Lee had a bid at a second goal here tonight. There's Mouch off the near wing, pestered by Helbing. Puck turned over, so Vagel steps in to collect. He'll play it rink wide on the angle for Ritter. Ritter in, he spins. Helbing working against it, separating him from the puck. She'll send it down, and it'll go all the way. No, it'll stop short. If that's a curling shot, that's amazing. Puck forward, Isaac. Isaac scores! Nick Isaac from the point, he scores. It's a Mountaineers goal, and that cuts the lead to just 5 with 51 seconds remaining here in period 3. Faceoff is away from center. Ritter has it. Back to get it is Cram. Graham has 0, turned over for Curdy. Curdy right out front. He shoots, pad save Kajus, and he scoops it up with the glove. So face-off coming up to the left of use. 35 seconds left. Mountaineers opting not to pull the goalie here. Berger ahead for Isaac. Isaac in. He's been hot. It's a recent goal for him. Ritter separates it, heads back the other way, only to be turned around by Jory. Jory flicks it in. Stolen away by Davidson. 13 seconds left. Matt Davidson into the offensive zone. Works it towards the net, into the corner. Davidson there, 6 seconds left. Centering out front. Jory working against Curdy. And that one's dumped back to center. And that's going to do it. What an evening, folks. Your final in game number 3. It's Reavers 7, Mountaineers 2. What a heck of a series we've had for you tonight. On behalf of audio-visual producer Mark, statistician John, superfan Ron, and executive producer Tracy, I've been your host for tonight. Adam, it's been a pleasure having you. Thanks to everyone. Special thanks to Catherine Baker for trying to help me pronounce K-Joss. I still don't know how to do it. I'm going to try and find him coming out of the locker room to figure it out. And at any rate, check out all the rest at FMAhockey.com. It's all there. That's the league's statistics, schedules, standings, player bios, all of it. It's all there. Go to FMAhockey.com, and we'll see you next Wednesday.